Hello, I'm Alex Buffington, Head of Club Strategy and Sales at Motionsoft. At Motionsoft, we have a team of dedicated experts who've worked in the fitness industry and are ready to help your company grow with the right software solution and services. Whether you're running a single gym or a large-scale multi-location business, think of Motionsoft as your IT department who happen to be really good at software development and are committed to your success. Founded in 1985, Motionsoft is one of the leaders in software solutions for the health and fitness industry, for consumer-based businesses, which include gyms, fitness clubs, corporate-based facilities. These are some of the customers we're supporting, as well as the other verticals within the industry, which are university and wellness center-based businesses. And again, here are some of our customers. What makes MoSoClub so unique? Well, it's cost-effective, it's fast, it's robust, and responsive software. Right now, we're boasting the best check-in tool in the industry. And we also provide a single integrated billing solution that gives you complete billing cycle flexibility. And last, but certainly not least, a really slick reporting tool. What you see on the screen right now is another major innovation from us, and that is giving our customers the ability to see their member information at a glance in a single view. We're supporting a tab-based system, which allows you to scroll right through all of the relevant areas to your members' information, as well as tabs to the features within the application, such as an agreement writer, a check-in utility, a point of sale, a punch clock, and an internal scheduling component. We also, as I mentioned, support point of sale. This is a quick look and screenshot of our point of sale solution, which is great for your pro shops, your smoothie bars, any of those areas where you're running some retail. I mentioned a very powerful check-in tool. The idea of our check-in is to provide your frontline staff with all of the information right there at their fingertips as a member checks in, and that's going to allow them to service and support your members and enhance the member experience. We mentioned slick reporting. Well, here's a customer of ours who wanted to laud us, and we went ahead and worked with them very carefully on how we could help optimize their bookkeeping and marketing processes. Real quickly, we're going to dive in to a little bit of a demonstration related to the software, just to give you a sense of it in action. So we saw this screen before with the member information. Within this member information, the tabs that we highlighted previously include statuses to their members, meaning the dates that they joined you, their obligation dates. Did you sign them up for a service contract? If so, the locker, towel, daycare, or additional personal training contracts you may have sold them would be displayed here. Freezing, we certainly can do that. So in the event your members need to go on a military deployment or have a medical freeze, we'd be able to help you freeze those contracts in addition to any kind of billing freezes for people who may owe you money. The contract and financial information related to a member's agreement with you. Miscellaneous information. This is where we are able to allow you to customize specific fields within the software, track those fields, and report on them. And keep in mind, these fields are all unique to your business. A document manager and activity history that will detail any action your staff has taken to a member record, as well as the ability to upload any relevant documents to a member's record. And there's no limitation, folks, to how many documents we can upload. A history of all transactions that have taken place with a member's account. whether that's payment for recurring dues or a point of sale transaction that may have taken place, detailing exactly what the transaction was for. Recurring charges, we mentioned locker, towel, personal training. Well, these are all of the different recurring charges that might be present on a member's record, in addition to member dues, of course. And lastly, a message routing system for you and your staff to pass back and forth information that's important and critical to servicing a member's account. We mentioned check-in. We're going to check a few folks in here real quickly, just so you can see the power of data and actionable information for your staff. Here's a member who's checked in, and I can see, hey, the last time they were here, they left their keys on the treadmill. Why don't we check our drawer and see if we can't hand them back those keys? I can also see that this member has an available pack of training that they can use. Well, we could very simply just come in and we see we have 5. Select the name of the service provider and redeem that session for use, counting down the available sessions left on that person's account. Reporting. We want to touch on this a lot with you folks. We mentioned slick reporting. Well, each module has reports that are specific to its function. We saw previously in the member management area, you would have reports that are, of course, relevant to member information. In check-in, we have the ability to, of course, provide you data on usage and what your constituents are doing with you on a day-to-day basis, both from activities and check-ins. I can come in here, define a date range in which I'd like to see this information display for me across my single location or across all my business, across all my membership types. And then I can graph this out and give you a representational report that details the frequency of usage of your facility. We mentioned point of sale. A robust point of sale engine that allows you to configure your point of sale to reflect all of the services and products that you may provide to your members. You can define each of the categories for items that you sell, from nutrition to food items to drinks you may provide, clothing and apparel, and of course, last but not least, access items that you may also want to have display and sell from the point of sale, something like a guest pass. A punch clock for your staff to clock in and out of the system. Very simply, we can see details as to when a staff member clocked in or out of the system. The reports would allow you to extract this information and utilize it in whatever third-party payroll system you use. And lastly, a scheduler for you and your staff to be able to schedule all of the valuable services you're providing to people. It's very easy to use and configure. You can come in, book members or guests to whatever services you're providing them. Again, with my person or with a group exercise class, I can go ahead and schedule all of these services. I will add the member in. And then click OK. And I'll see that my booking was placed. It's just that easy. If there are any questions anyone may have, please feel free to contact Motionsoft's sales department at 1-800-323-1005, or please visit us online at our website at www.motionsoft.net.